Ah, darn it. Come on. Don't do this to me now. Okay. It's time. It is time for 49 trivia. And now, coming in, the man that went 15-0 last Thursday. Let's see if he can do it again. My brother, John J.
What's up, Corey?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
And now, the man, he earlier was in Grant Cohn's channel. I heard him say kickers are humans too. Brian Cup.
Thank you, Corey. You are right. Kickers matter. What's up, John? Hey, everybody. I got my good luck shirt on tonight, Corey. This is my East Coast red and gold shirt. I hope you don't mind the shout out, but it's the shirt that shows all the stadiums that we own in California. You already know about SoFi and Candlestick and Kezar and, now Levi. So thank you very much for having me on. And yeah, congratulations, John, to the 15-0. Today, I am coming. I am wearing everything I need. I got all the good luck charms and the vibes. So I'm ready, Corey.
Okay, coming in, the man that started with me when I would just had one audience, and he was the one audience I had when I first started YouTube. My brother, David McNiner.
Thanks for the introduction, Corey. I appreciate it. What's up, fellas?
What's up, everybody?
Okay, now this guy, we wouldn't make it without him, and he's one who made some of the letters in our alphabet famous. No Border Sports.
Can I get some of that Nicki Minaj cake? Or not Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, Megan Thee Stallion. Woo! What is up? I'll show her the D. Show me the P. Then I'll see.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This other guy, he's been sad because his LA team did not make it to the championship. They got
The Dallas
beat by the
Cowboys?
Denver Nuggets.
Is Dallas Cowboys lost?
My man, David Corona.
What's up, Corey? What's up, John? What's up, Brian? What's up, McNiner? What's up,
What's
Brian?
up?
What's up?
What up, David?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, I got to make that phone wallpaper. I got to make that, and I'll have the link in the description for tomorrow night's video. so you can have that as the wallpaper for your phone.
All right.
So how's everybody doing? How you doing, John Jay?
I'm doing good.
How you doing, Bryant?
Oh man, I am super excited. I am like really, really pumped for this show. I think we got a great panel. The chat is pumping. I mean, like right now, everybody's here. Nathan Z, Little Spongy, shout out, you're my boy. Joe Stevens, boy, everyone's boy, our favorite little Seahawk. No, Eagle. I'm sorry. We should just convert to the Seahawks, man. It'd be so much easier for us to deal. I mean, the Eagle. But no, shout out to everybody.
As bird of prey, though, Eagles would be better than a Osprey.
Right, but wouldn't that really make like if Spongy was like a Seahawk, wouldn't that really make him like Joe's boy? Like little, you know, I mean, like it just make a little bit more sense. But hey, I respect the Eagle, major respect. But we're coming for you. We're going bird hunting. So yeah, I'm doing great, Corey.
David Corona, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. No Border Sports, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I look at little Spongy. He went to the zoo and he said I was right. It wasn't lame. Yeah. You just got to find the cool stuff. You just got to find the cool stuff and spend your time there, bro. Who cares about butterflies? Even though the butterfly place is cool to walk through for a couple seconds. But don't try to spend an hour there. No, find the groundhogs, find the otters, you know what I mean? Find the cool animals, the orangutans, the chimpanzees, you know what I mean? Find the cool animals and spend your time there. I also got to see hyenas trying to mate one time when I went to the zoo, and it was awesome. I was on a date with a chick, and then a whole class of kids came up behind us, and then they started asking the parents and the teachers questions. And I was sitting there giggling my butt off.
Nathan Z, I'll get you driving still or something. But I sent the link in your Facebook. Only people that can come on this channel is gonna be if I sent the link to you in your private chat.
You gotta have the secret knock. Nathan's got the secret. Shout out to Crazy Juice.
Yeah.
What up, Crazy Juice? See you in
Yep.
here too.
Hey, Crazy Juice is in the building. What up, buddy?
Yep.
What's up, Crazy
Appreciate
Juice?
you.
What's
Yep.
up, Clay?
Thanks for
How you
tuning
doing
in.
today?
I'm doing good. After I explain what I did. David McNiner, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's another absolute madness day at work, which that's what I get for doing everything. And my job title officially got changed, guys. It is now production. So instead of me being singled out to one area, it's now
All right,
production.
congratulations.
It's like I'm sitting there
That's
going,
a
hold on a
great
second. Did I get
umbrella
promoted?
term.
You're the boss now,
Right?
right?
Well,
To me, that
tomorrow,
sounds
like,
like you should get a
you
raise.
know what? That's exactly it. And tomorrow, the lady that does all the scheduling and does a lot of stuff is out, and she picked me to be her backup. And she sends me a text. I'm sorry for what's about to happen to you tomorrow. It's like, just don't tell me. Just don't tell me. I would rather be surprised. You know,
You got to do payroll.
What's up? What's up, Carcass?
I have no idea what's happening, but we'll find out when I get there. Take the punches as they come, you know.
Okay. Now I'm trying something different, but I only got the 10 questions. I made a banner with 10 of the answers. I didn't get to 15 because when I got to 11 and 12, I found out I was typing wrong. I did number 9, answer for number 10. And then I didn't know. I was like, Jesus.
So you got everything. So you got to backwards.
I had to go back and do it all. We had to go back to 8 where I got it right and start over, but I made it 10. And I said, oh, it's time for me to start a show.
Corey.
I just stay at 10.
Corey, You know you can move them around, right?
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can grab and move the. I'm just next time. I'll just just letting you know for next time. You can
I didn't know
grab
that.
titles and move them to the top.
I was like, oh. So I went back and erased it, delete, and then 8 where I start over. And I'm gonna need y'all help when I do this because I'm not gonna be able to see the chat. So I'm gonna need you to tell me the answers that they give in the chat
Yep,
because I'm not gonna be able to see when I put it on the banner.
you got it.
That's why you need a producer. Does anybody? Hey, Bryant, you got admin controls, right?
I don't know for Corey's show. I know I am a moderator, but I don't know if I'm an admin. So
Okay.
we can
We
figure
had an
that out.
admin. They could be doing stuff for you, like clicking on the
Comments and reading them and popping them up and stuff.
Oh. Well, I've been trying to find out the people admin, but it keep on. Every time I click on their name, something is to say it just go moderator, then it goes some other kind of moderator.
Yeah, that would be the type.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be the type of moderator that you'd want to like advance somebody to. So if you wanted to make like Ryan or me or David the administrator moderator, then they can come into your StreamYard and do extra stuff for you.
I thought I made you one.
Well, then I'm going to double check. I don't know how I double check.
you should have options that say on the right side there. It should say brand. It should look almost like your own screen.
I don't have that. I do have this that says stream to your audience, but I don't have the brand.
Yep, because
So
you're not a moderator under the email address that you're signed into here. So that's just all that means. So if you've got multiple email addresses and you gave him another one and he made that one, then you would be able to switch your email address and then sign in here. But I don't think that's the case. So
no, we'll have to worry about that. We'll have to figure that out on the sides. So Corey, you got some good questions for me? You're going to give me some softball questions, or how's it going to work tonight?
So
I'm ready.
I'm gonna read it off, and then I'm gonna say, like number one, and I'm gonna put the banner down there. It's gonna have after I read, it's gonna have the answers, the multiple choices on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
And I don't call your name. You tell me which one. So I saw you, John Jay, coming earlier. I was in here working.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, there goes John Jay.
Yep.
I came in a little bit early too. I thought it was at 7:00. I said, "Oh, sure, I got one more hour."
Yeah.
I didn't see you. I must not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this chapter is called "Let's Make a Deal." It's chapter 12. And remember, chat, to help the panel out when you answer the question, put 1, and then if it's A, put A. If it's B, put B. C, put D. Wherever your answer is.
What do you do with the D, Corey?
I don't do nothing with that D.
What up, CarCast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't go that route.
Oh, Corona.
It's a free country. You can do whatever you want with it.
Facts.
Right. We won't judge you, Corona. We won't judge you. Calm down. It's all good. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to put the strong man facade on for us.
Okay, tell me if y'all could see it, read it. If I did it right, I'm gonna put it on the first one up first. Can you tell?
Those are the
A,
answers.
B, C's, D.
Oh, those are the answers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so number one.
You kind of made it easy for you, so you don't have to keep reading it, huh?
Something I'm trying. Number one, which running back did the San Francisco and Pittsburgh in the exchange for Hall of Famer John Henry Johnson? A. Sam Cohart. B. J.R. Boone. C. John Williams. D. Ed Fullerton. And Brian, you are first.
I didn't really clearly hear the question, but I'm going to go A. Sam Cathcart. I'm going to go number A. Letter A.
Okay. You sure? I can read it again.
No, I'm going to go A. That sounds like
seriously.
No, that sounds like a good solid answer.
Okay.
In other words, it doesn't matter if you read it again and he understood it. He's still going A.
Because I feel confident with it.
Okay. Next, John J.
All right, I'm gonna go with C. John Williams.
C. John Williams. Okay, let me see. David McNiner.
Man, this is a hard question. I'm also going to go with C. John Williams.
Okay, Corey Davis, you're next. Well, it's time. It's time for me to take a D.
Ooh, pick the D.
David Corona.
Better not blame me for your life choices.
I'll go with I'll take C. John Willis. C.
Okay. No Border Sports.
I'll go C. Screw it. I like C a lot. More so than the D.
Can anybody tell me if Nathan Z answered?
Oh,
Nathan
yeah.
Z?
Hold on.
1A. 1A.
A. Well, is Bebop in there? I didn't see him.
Not yet.
I haven't
Crazy
seen Bebop
Juice.
yet either.
Crazy Juice is here. And we have SG.
So Chardal.
Yeah, SG Sports.
We got Little Spongy, 1B.
Okay, wait a minute. So SG is in there?
Yeah,
Yep.
SG is here. And Little Spongy.
And did he answer the question?
Yep.
It was 1D.
One
He's
D.
taking the D.
Okay, what about Spongy?
Spongy
B.
took
B.
B.
for Batman.
Boobies.
Nathan, A.
Shout out to the chat for, joining, participating. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. We appreciate you.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Crazy Juice took B.
Oh, Crazy Juice in there too? Okay. Let me
Yeah.
You know what? Since your wife's not coming in, right? Brian?
No. Well, you know what? I'll tell her to put her answer in the chat. Let me do that real quick, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to start losing here too, Bryant. You just leave her out of this.
Who was that? Crazy Juice. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
That picture that he has is a wrestler that George Kittle likes.
And
Who's
what did
that?
he say?
Crazy Juice took B.
Yep.
B.
Little Spongy took B.
I got him.
Okay.
Little spongy.
Nathan picked A.
I got Nathan.
Okay.
Now I wait till Brian come back because he's the first person. Next.
Mhm.
Well, I could read it. No, I'll wait.
Mhm.
That's a pretty good idea, Corey, about the answers on the bottom. That's a good one.
Okay. Oh, let me do that.
Hey,
right now.
Yeah, I like
David
that.
Corona. Do you like
Yes,
Shardall's
sir.
answer?
Who's that?
SG Sports Talk. Do you like his answer?
Oh, hold on.
It's a big one too. See it? It's not the small one. It's a big one.
All right. Tony answered. She said 1C.
Oh, damn it.
She's taking the
Yeah.
C.
There goes my score.
Okay.
Tony, you don't have to win everything here too, you know.
I'm calling it. She's going 15-0.
Hey, is that your wife, Brian?
No, it's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Silly goose. That's my wife. TONICULP. That's my lovely wife.
So
Yeah,
it is
man.
your wife.
Yeah, you got to watch my videos, man. She's been on a couple times, and you guys subscribe to her channel. Make sure you check out Tony
Yep.
Colt. She's been dropping some shorts, and
Yep.
she's got a girl panel.
I
So,
seen her.
no, seriously, David Corona, go check her video out. Type in TONICULP, and
Yep.
she's got like 68 subscribers. She's doing really good. She's doing shorts. They're funny, and she's got a really, really great panel of girls. They do shows every Thursday, every 2 Thursdays. So the girls they sometimes they need a little bit of a break in between. Get enough content together and then get together and they can collab. So yeah, definitely check out TONICULP.
Yep.
That's my lovely wife.
Yeah, I saw hers today with Armstead.
Yep.
Her little
Saw
short
that one
videos on
today, too.
Armstead. And I saw No Border Sports Shorts video. That's what got me in trouble, not getting to my banners.
Ryan's got some good shorts. If you guys haven't checked out No Border Sports, he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
real, no, he's the real one right here in our chat, in our group. He's the one keeping us together. He's the funny one. And no,
The Debo Sanders, yeah.
if you check out his shorts, they are really funny and they're clever too. And
Yeah, he had the one with the fat kid on motorbike.
Oh, that guy talking about his women. Oh my God.
Yeah.
If she's not 350, she ain't with me or something like that. It was
Yeah.
like, whoa, bro. But he's
Thank you, crazy.
large.
Yeah,
He's large. One of the comments was like, I feel sorry for that ATV. It was like, oh, damn.
Thank you, Crazy Juice. Shout out to you. Much love. You won't regret it. Tony's got a great channel, and she's growing.
Oh.
And it's a lot
You got
of
to
fun.
check out the one. You got to check out the one about the Trey Lance haters one. Oh my gosh, that when I saw that one, I was like, oh, that's amazing. I don't know how many views it's got since then, but I bet you, like right now, that it's probably doesn't have
Yeah, I
enough.
saw
That
that
it's
one.
worth.
All
Yeah, that
all the
was
time
a
when you
great
guys
one,
make
isn't it?
videos,
And then
all the
like,
time when you
I
guys make
love the
good
fact.
videos, I always make a thumbs up.
Thank you. But like the fact of how confident Tony looked when she said that about the Trey Lance haters, like I was like, oh, good. That looks, you know what I mean? She was proud there. She was confident. It was that like turned it up just a little bit of a notch. You know what I mean? Because she was, already clowning, but she, with that confidence, it kind of set it over the top. So I was really stoked when I saw that video. Oh,
Yeah.
1 point. See, that's critically underwatched. That's a travesty right there.
But for somebody who's starting out with very, very few subscribers, that's very, very good. And as she continues to do it, because like you were throwing out great tips and stuff like that, as she continues to do things, she's gonna grow. But Corey, what's your next question?
That video might kick off too.
Sorry, Ryan.
If Trey Lance starts doing good, that video might kick off again too. Just saying.
Yeah. No, it might definitely. And there's a lot of tips and stuff, we're definitely listening. But Corey, I'm trying to go 10-0 today. So what's my next question?
Number 2. Who did glasses stop fogging up? Who did the 49ers acquire when they shipped off Y. Tittle to the New York Giants in 1961? A. John Wittenborn. B. Frank Yoso. C. Lou
Caliendo.
Corliendo. No,
Corleone.
Corleone. Or D. Dick Nolan.
What was the last one again?
Dick Nolan.
Guy's such a Richard.
Nathan took C.
Yep.
Well, I'm waiting. We're not there yet, David.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not there yet.
I'm gonna take C. I'm gonna take C. I'm gonna take C. Yes, sir.
John
Corleone.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take John Wittenborn.
That's
John
A.
Yep.
Okay, David McNiner.
What did John say? I'm sorry. I'm writing him down too. What did you say, John?
You said A.
I said A.
A.
Thank you. Those sponges.
David McNiner, you're muted. If you said your thing.
I was muted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying C. Lou Corleone.
Lou Corleone.
Corleone.
Yeah.
See. David Corona.
Come on, David. What is it?
I'll take the C.
Take the C.
Yeah.
No border sports.
Seems like there's a divide here. We got A and we got C. There's a lot of C's going on here.
What's good, YTC?
Hey, what's up, YTC? What's up, YTC?
I think I'm gonna go C.
C.
And we see
Nathan Z.
He took C.
Again, shout out to the chat. They're popping tonight.
Crazy
YTC,
Juice took
I got it.
D.
YTC, I got a joke for tomorrow that you might not like,
Little
but
Spongy,
I'm
he
sorry.
took C.
It's
Hold
good.
on. You going too fast and John King Brian's talking. You're right. Yeah, nobody's first talking. I can't hear what you're saying. What did Crazy Juice take?
D.
D.
Yep.
D as in dog.
Yep.
And Tony.
She
Tony
she took C.
C.
Meow.
And SG.
There's none yet.
No, not yet.
What about
Little Spongy, he took C.
C. Okay, I'm going on, SG. And Bebop haven't came in yet, have he?
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, he just popped in and he said, "Why aren't you taking down my answers?" He's really mad.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Sorry.
Okay, Ryan.
Okay, Brian Cup,
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with my face?
are you ready?
I'm joking.
Are you ready for number 3?
I'm ready. I was born ready. Just had to put clothes on me.
Which Heisman Trophy winner did San Francisco trade for in 1965 from, oh, I gotta put the banner up. Come on, stop doing this.
Is it Dick Nolan?
No, I haven't changed the banner yet. Hold on.
Oh,
Number 3.
Number
oh
3.
God. Letter B.
Which
is
Heisman
crazy.
Trophy winner did San Francisco trade for in 1965 from the St. Louis Cardinals? A. Peter Dawkins. B. Paul Hornibong.
Hornung.
I'm gonna take B.
Hornung.
B, Corey, because that's the funniest one.
Okay, you taking B. I haven't finished reading the whole thing. Oh, but you
No,
can see
but
those
it's
things.
rolling. It's rolling on the bottom of the banner.
Yeah.
Pete Dawkins, Paul Hornung, Billy Cannon, and Johnny David Crow. I almost want to take the D, but I think B is the best one.
I know the
Okay.
3 name, bro. He's got 3 names.
Paul Hornung. I mean, he sounds like a winner.
Well,
I'm gonna take the B.
that's 2 names. That's 2 names.
And if you have 2
John.
names,
Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna take. I'm also gonna take the funny name, Paul Horn, whatever.
none.
You taking B.
Shout out to the show.
David McNiner.
I'm gonna take the D on this one.
You're taking the D.
Corey McDavis.
And I'm taking the D too. David
You
Corona.
seem pretty excited about that.
I'll take the D.
You taking the D?
Yeah.
Bury it, David.
And
Down to the root, David.
No more sports.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B.
B, as in boy.
B, as in
As
boy.
in Batman.
Batman.
I am
Nick
Batman.
Z, what is he taking?
Nathan Z's taking D.
D.
Well, don't just be putting things in his mouth. I don't see him. Oh, okay, maybe it's there.
I'm not saying
Crazy
nothing.
Juice.
He's taking C.
C. And Tony.
It's not
She's
that
taking the
crazy
D.
to take the D.
Hey,
She's taking the D.
hey, David.
Not now. Not right now. I can see Bryant right here.
Hey, David.
Yeah.
Can I let you know and let Corey know what Tony's taking? just moving forward. I mean, like, I know you got everybody else, but can I say Tony's taking the D? Just politely.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, I won't.
Corey,
Yeah, I
Tony
won't.
is taking the D.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay,
We
Tony's
turn a
taking
letter.
the D.
We turn a letter into a bad thing.
You know, a husband only has so many rights in this world. He should be able to use them when he gets a chance.
What about Little Spongy? Is he still there?
Little Spongy, he's taking
It's
B.
Paul Horning. B.
He's taking B.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
And is he still gone, right? He still haven't answered.
He said B.
No, SG.
Oh.
I mean, he's gone.
No.
He's gone.
He
He's
took
gone.
the D.
Yeah, he took the D.
Okay. And I also like that short video of Know What the Sports did was the one where the guy's like, I don't know if he's like acting like he's the deep linebacker or defensive back or whoever he was, but he came up and tried and got smacked.
Oh, you're talking about in that drill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The guy who's playing the linebacker, doesn't he look like a defensive tackle after he gets done? Like standing there? It's like, holy moly. That guy got rocked. Like, whoo.
I like the other video when that guy hop over like Brian Ayuk.
Oh yeah. Yep. But anyway, let's get back to the questions.
Number 4.
Appreciate it though.
Number 4. In which round was the draft pick for the 49ers had to surrender to get Bob Hayes from the ugly team, the Cowboys, in 1975? A third, B fourth, C fifth, or D sixth?
I'm going to take B
You're going to take B.
for fourth. Shout Jake Moody.
John Jay?
I'm going to go with... I'm going to copy my boy Crazy Juice with B.
B.
Sorry, Crazy Juice. But Crazy Juice has never failed me.
David McNiner.
I thought you weren't much of a drinker, John. Red wine.
Crazy Juice, he's good people. He's a diehard. He'll follow anybody. He's a good person.
I'm gonna go with A.
Hey, okay.
Corey, do you want to follow John Jay and Brian or in Crazy Juice, or do you want to go on his own and follow David?
Take the D.
Oh,
there's always the D, Corey.
You know what? I'm going A.
I love it.
And David Corona.
take the D.
Man,
I take A.
B.
I take A.
A.
Yeah.
Man, I say B, but I say A. I stay with A. No Border Sports.
I'm gonna go with A.
A. And Nathan Z.
He's taking B.
B.
B. And Crazy Juice.
He's taking B.
And Bryant, what's Tony
Tony.
taking?
Tony's taking
Correct.
A.
A.
You got everybody. I got Tony. David's my homie right there. David Corona. If you don't know another guy like Corona, you're hearing him here first. He's the only other one besides Ryan, No Border Sports. He's the realist. He's the one holding it down. He's the only other one that's funny here. I'm telling you, David Corona. Shout out to David Corona. Check us out on Friday night on No Border Sports. You'll understand.
I show you some P cups.
You either have it or you don't.
Little Spongy, is he still here?
He said
Yeah.
B.
You took the B.
He took B.
B. Okay, let me go back to Brian
And
Cup.
You got Nathan Z, right? He took B. Okay. Yep.
Yep. Okay, I'm at number 5, right? 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to switch this banner. Hold on.
This is
Come on,
fun.
move out my way.
Gotta switch the banner.
Come
I
on.
like it. I like it,
Come on,
Corey. I
man.
think this is a good. This is nice.
You like the flow?
Oh, dude, I like the flow.
How many draft picks did the 49ers give up in a trade with New England Patriots for Jim Plunkett? A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
I'm gonna take A.
A.
What was the question again?
How many
Okay.
draft picks did the New England Patriots acquire to trade Jim Plunkett to the 49ers?
So how many draft picks did we give the Patriots?
Yes.
Yeah, how many draft
Okay.
picks did the 49ers give the Patriots? Give up in a trade to the Patriots for Jim Plunkett? John Jay?
I'm gonna go with A, 3.
A. And
Really
David
quick,
McNiner?
I am gonna go with B, 4.
B. And I'm gonna go with B2. David Corona?
Let me see. I take A.
A. And No Border Sports?
I'm gonna go with A.
And Nathan Z?
He's taking B.
B. And Crazy Juice?
He's taking A.
A. And
We got David
Bryant?
Villa in the house.
Hey, David Villa.
Tony's taking A.
A.
Little Spongy's taking C.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's taking
What's
C.
up, David Villa?
Via, David Via.
Shout out to the chat. Chat's popping. Thank you guys for coming in. Please hit the like button for Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Tell a friend.
Yes, I have 12
Yep.
people watching.
If he gets 10 likes, David McNiner's gonna eat 2 ghost pepper chilies.
Friday night.
I do that anyway.
To No Border Sports.
Number
Shout
6.
out to David.
Are you-
Shout out to both Davids because this could be an option that could happen on Friday night. Hot, hot, hot. Check it out. Go ahead, Corey. I'm so sorry.
Hot takes.
hot peppers. Go
Just put your head.
ahead,
Just
Corey.
put your head in the freezer.
Okay, number 6, Brian Cup. Are you ready?
I'm ready. You gotta change
Which
your banner.
player costs?
Change the
Oh
banners.
yeah. Let's see.
But I'm definitely
Thank
ready.
you. Okay.
I want to answer now.
Which player cost the 49ers a first round pick? Wait, let me start over again. Which player cost the 49ers a first round pick, two second round picks, and a third round pick selection in a fourth round in 1978 trade? A.
OJ.
Steve Bird. C. O.J. Simpson.
That's my choice. C.
John Jay.
I'm also gonna go with my college brother, O.J. Simpson.
C. David McNiner.
See,
C. And Corey's gonna follow along and say C.
Yeah, me too.
David Cornrunner. C.
Me too. See,
Okay. No more to sports.
I'm gonna go with the guy who tried to pick up on my mother at a party one time, but she didn't care about his car. That would be C. O.J. Simpson.
wow, that's an interesting
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, she explained it to me as well because I had brought up like
Hey, let's talk about that on Friday night. That would be a good segment, Ryan.
okay.
That's a good segment. We could
It
do
really is.
Yeah, Corey.
It's not really that big of a story. It's just kind of funny. Yeah.
But Ryan, that could be elaborated to. You know what I'm saying? Let's well, go ahead and say it now, and then we'll talk about it on Friday, anyways. I'm so sorry.
No, maybe we'll wait to tell the story and we'll kind of like finesse
Well,
it.
now I want to know. I really want to know now. I'm so sorry, but I can wait.
And that's why you make sure you tune in on Friday and watch No Border Sports Show, and you
There
will
we go.
see about the story about how O.J. Simpson tried to pick up his mama.
oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
All right, did we get the chat answers? We did, right?
Yep.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nathan Z.
He's taking C. Everybody's taking C.
Everybody, even Tony.
C, senor.
What's up, Steve? I see you there. Are you in? Shout out to Renob, our sponsor.
What's up, Steve?
You know, for the hardest time that will never last, that will always last. It'll keep you in the finest.
What's up,
mood.
YTC?
The promo code is what? Are you in? Shout out, are you in?
No, it's run now.
Run.
But if you need me to
Okay,
spell it for
switch
you,
the
it's
board.
are you in now.
Shout out to Renob.
They're hard work.
Let's leave that for Friday night. Let's get through the questions.
Number 7.
Number 7. You ready, Brian Cup?
I'm ready.
Which team did the 49ers trade their original third round pick to acquire the 82nd overall pick in the 1979 NFL draft to select Joe Montana? A. The Dallas Cowboys. B. Miami Dolphins. C. Atlanta Falcons. Or D. The Seattle Seahawks.
I'm not confident in this. I wish I knew this like 100%. I'm going to take A.
A.
I feel like I
John
should
Jay?
know 100%, but I'm guessing on this one.
Let's see. I want to take David Corona's team. Just joking. I'm joking. You know what? Screw it. I'm taking David Corona's team. A, Dallas Cowboys.
No, that's not my team.
David
Prove it. Go to
McNiner.
your closet right now and show me that you don't have any Dallas Cowboys jerseys.
If they're
I
touching
don't.
a 49er jersey or any 49er shirts, it's nullified. It doesn't count, you know.
I'm gonna take C, the Atlanta Falcons.
That's good. That's good. That's probably the right
And
answer.
it's gonna take. Oh man. My thing. Don't do this to me now.
Crazy.
Oh, come on. Oh, there it goes. Come back. I'm taking D. I'm taking a D. The Seattle Seahawks. Oops, I put A. D. And David Corona.
I go with I go with B, the Dolphins.
B. The
Why
Dolphins.
didn't you pick your team? You had the chance to pick your team right there, and you didn't even do it.
No Border Sports.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see Atlanta Falcons.
C. Atlanta Falcons. Nobody wants to take the D like me. Oh man. Nathan Z.
He's taking B.
Mm-hmm.
B.
B.
And Crazy Juice.
He's taking B.
Yep. B.
B. B.
John.
As in
John.
boy.
John, let
Yeah.
David call out. Let David Corona call out everybody else. Okay, love you, buddy. So
you
Corey,
want to do?
when you ask, David Corona's gonna tell you from the chat, and then I'll tell you Tony. Because if Tony's taking the D, I want to tell you. So go ahead.
Okay, your turn.
Tony is taking C.
C.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, Tony 6C, Tony 7B. Tony's taking B.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
And what about Little Spongy?
He's taking C.
David's like my Robin. You know, David Corona. He's like my Robin. Makes it run a little bit smoother. Every superhero needs a good sidekick. And just because you're a sidekick, Corona, doesn't mean you're not a superhero. I appreciate you.
Yeah, right on, man. Thank you.
Okay, this is I got to switch.
True and false.
Shout out to the chat. They're still here. Crazy Juice said good answer. Good answer.
Okay, a true and false question. Number 8 is a true and a false question. So listen very good. The 1981 trade that brought Fred Dean to San Francisco included a clause that allowed San Diego to flip the first round pick in the 1983 NFL draft. Brian Cup.
I'm going to say true.
True. A. John Jay.
I'm gonna go true as well.
A. And John said A. And everybody said A. David McNiner.
I'm gonna say true. A.
Did Corey want to flip the script and go different letter? No, Corey going A. David Corona.
Yeah, true. Hey,
Is anybody alarmed that Corey is speaking to himself in the third person?
Yeah.
Are you coming down with the fever, Corey?
I'm not worried at all.
No border sports.
I'm worried about you. Brian's over here acting like he got a sock puppet without the sock puppet. You really are missing something.
you got Mankind.
Yeah,
Paco.
something's wrong. I'm gonna go true, Corey. A.
True A. And Nathan Z says
He's taking A.
A. And Crazy Juice.
He's taking true. A.
And your wife.
A, true.
A. And beat me Little Spongy.
He hasn't answered yet.
He probably gone. See, that's why he having people come in and then they start and they don't finish.
Shout out to Crazy Juice. Sometimes we all talk to ourselves. I mean, like sometimes I talk to myself and sometimes I answer myself. And I mean, it helps. You know, like I paint buildings all day long and sometimes I sing. And if someone sings back to me,
talking to yourself is different than referring to yourself in the third person, though.
Ryan.
It's a little more eccentric. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really not. I'm talking to y'all. I'm just saying it's my turn. That's all.
You don't have to explain yourself, Corey. You don't have to explain. We all understand. There was just a shot I could take, and I took it. You know what I'm saying?
We're all having fun. We're having so much fun. So what's the next question? Because I think I got that last one right. I'm really confident. Shout out to the chat.
Nine. Yeah, number 9. And this, we got one more banner, and I had to, because I didn't finish it. Because, like I said, I messed up. And I said, man, I got to start the show.
No, you're good, Corey. This is really good, though.
Which offensive tackle did the 49ers acquire from the Raiders in exchange for sending back the 5th round pick San Francisco earned when the Raiders signed Cedric Hartman in 1980? A. Lindsey Mason. B. Ron Singleton. C. John Chuma. Or D. Alan Kennedy.
I'm going to take D.
D. John
Yes,
J.
you will.
All right, I'm going to take. I'm going to go B.
B. As in boy. David Maynard.
No, as in Ron Singleton.
I'm going to take B as in Batman.
I'm going to take I'm going to take B too.
Take it.
David Corona.
I'll take C.
C. And No Border Sports.
Ryan's going to take B.
B.
Don't you think that's
And
what
Nathan-
Ryan should take?
Yep.
That's right. You
Nathan
should
Z.
take D.
Yeah, He picked C.
C. And Crazy Juice,
He's taking B.
B.
Yeah.
And Bryant, Tony,
Tony's taking C.
C. And Little Spongy's gone still.
Yeah, he hasn't came back yet.
Why?
Okay.
Did you get Nathan yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
he picked C.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's time to go to last banner I can make.
Hey,
Where you-
Nathan Z took C on that last one, just so you know.
Okay, I got him.
I know David Corona didn't tell you.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Yeah.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
I thought it popped in at the end, but that's okay. That's why I asked too. So it's okay. We're all having
Number
fun.
10.
So Corey, what's the last question?
Number 10. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Buckled in.
Which team originally owned the rights to the draft pick San Francisco used to draft Jerry Rice? A. Buffalo Bills. B. Los Angeles Rams. C. New England Patriots. Or D. Kansas City Chiefs.
What? That's the
This is my moment for the second. This is a 50-50 question for me. There's only two there's only two answers I'm looking at. I'm gonna, if I get this wrong, I know the answer. So I'm gonna take C for the Patriots, and I think I'm wrong, but I'm gonna take Patriots.
You think you know? You think you're wrong, but you're
No.
taking that one.
no.
All right.
no,
So wait. Can I choose again, Corey? Or can
No.
Okay.
We want you to
Okay,
lose.
I'm taking C.
Hold
Man.
on a minute. Now D, see, there I go again, making a mistake.
Yeah,
D is
Seahawks.
not Seahawks. It's Kansas City Chiefs.
I know I'm
That's
wrong.
why I was trying to step in, Brian.
But you taking C?
Yeah, I'm gonna take C. I'll swallow it.
Wait, you gonna swallow it? If only you were taking the D.
No, I was either gonna take B or C. Those are the two answers I was gonna take. So, shout out to the chat. You guys pick responsibly, and
So
I'm gonna stick with C.
Chat, make sure you heard me. Make sure you heard me. I have on number 10. The D answer is wrong. I don't know why I put Seahawks, but I supposed to put Kansas City there.
Man, I think I'm wrong. I just
What happened? That was Kansas City.
John Jay.
C. Patriots.
I think
David McNiner.
C, Patriots.
I'm going C, Patriots too. David Corona.
I go with
You should go with the D.
I'll go with
He
C.
went with the D. All right, he went with the D. Corey, put it down. He went with the D. He went with the D.
No more.
He's very
sports.
courageous. I'm gonna go with C, opposite of what David Corona went with, the D. So
Nathan Z.
Nathan is taking C.
unlike David Corona, who took the D.
Crazy Juice C too.
Man,
And with
David.
Tony taking Bryant.
Tony's gonna take B. She's
B.
we're gonna see if we're right. Either I'm right or she's right. She's taking B.
Okay, and Little Spongy still gone. Okay.
Yeah, Little Spongy. Good night, Little Sponge. Shout out to my boy, Ryan's boy, David's boy, John's boy. Joe's boy.
Shout out.
Corey's boy.
Later, little spongy. Have a good night, buddy.
Later, see you later, Spongy. You have a good night.
Okay, number 11. I'm sorry, I don't have no banner for number 11. So let me just take this off of there. So
That's it. I quit.
That's it. No.
I can't work. I
Again,
can't
I'm
work
sorry.
under these circumstances. I can't work under these circumstances.
You're fired.
All right, Corey,
Treat
I'm
me
ready.
like an animal.
Okay.
I deserve better than this, Corey.
Okay, number 11. Which draft pick did the 49ers not trade to move up to with Jerry Rice in 1985? A, 1985 first round pick. B, 1986 first round pick. C, 1985 second round pick. Or D, 1985 third round pick. Man, I wish I wrote this one down.
I've read this one so many times, and I'm so probably wrong. I'm gonna take B.
B.
How did you read this one?
Because I know I've read about Jerry Rice so many times, and I know I should know this one right now, but this one's escaping me. It's the same thing with the last question. I'm really close, and I think I might be right, but it's one of those things. It's like, man, we're next one.
Okay, John Jay.
What are the answers?
I'm sorry, I couldn't. I had to. I messed up when I got to 12.
So you only get to hear him once.
So I messed up, and I had to delete and go back. And when I finally tried to start over again, I got all 10, and I noticed I had to start the show.
Third round.
All right, Corey, what's the question again? Real quick, like.
Which draft pick did the 49ers not trade to move up to select Jerry Rice in 1985? A, 1985 first round pick. B, 1986 first round pick. C, 1985 second round pick. Or D, 1985 third round pick.
I'm gonna go in 1985 third round pick.
So you taking the D.
Yep.
So they gave up 2 first-round picks for Jerry Rice?
David Baydiner.
I'm taking the B, the 1986.
First rounder.
Yeah, I'm taking the B. David Corona.
I'll go with I take the D.
Yes,
D?
you will. Yes, you will. Ooh,
excuse me,
jocking
double
it.
one.
He's taking the D for Dallas.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'll go with B. I'm going
B?
with B.
Now I know why
Yep.
he takes the D. Dallas Cowboys.
What Nate does he take?
Everybody's taking. Go ahead, Brian.
Everybody's taking D. Corey.
Everybody's taking D.
Yeah. Tony, Crazy Juice, Nathan.
Taking the D. As a
Everybody.
dog.
That's it. Diggity dog.
Oh,
Oh yeah, little Spongy's gone.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, while he's gone, I'm gonna try to make
We're only
another
doing
banner.
11 questions, right?
No, we're doing 15.
Oh, Never mind. Go ahead.
Are you still here? Or are you going to leave it?
No, I thought we were just doing like 11 questions, and then we were breaking
No.
it.
Yeah,
But no,
don't
keep
worry
going
about-
with the questions.
Don't worry about doing the banner. Everybody just be really quiet. And Corey, just keep reading the questions.
Okay.
You're doing good, just like how it was. But yeah, if you have time when you do have the banner time, that's fire. But right now, we can just keep rolling with you reading questions.
Okay. Number 12.
Nathan wants to know, are you doing the bonus question again?
That'll be for the end, David. For the
David. I will let you know we do bonus at the end.
end. Shout out to the chat.
Okay. Number 12. Which two draft picks did the 49ers trade to Tampa Bay in 1987 in exchange for Steve Young? A first and a second round. B, a second and third round. C, a second and a fourth round. D, a first and a third round.
I'm gonna take D. I'm gonna take D. That sounds right.
D. Okay, John J.
I'm gonna go with the answer second and fourth round.
C. David McNiner.
I'm gonna go with C.
C. Corey's gonna go with C. David Corona.
Yeah, I'll go with C too.
No Border Sports.
I'll go C.
Nathan Z. He's what?
He hasn't answered yet. Or Crazy Juice. Go ahead, Brian.
What's Tony taking?
She's taking D.
D. And Crazy Juice have an answer.
Crazy Juice says second and the fourth.
So he's taking C.
That sounds right.
Yep, second and the fourth. Nathan's picking C.
C.
Oh man.
Okay. Johnny. Brian Cup.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here. I
Okay.
have to go grab my book. I probably should have read my book before we were asking Steve Young questions. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 13 is a true and false question. True and false. Number 13. It's a true and false question. The 49ers did not receive a first round draft pick in the trade that sent Charles Haley to the Dallas Cowboys. True or false?
Do we have to talk about this?
The
Right.
49ers did not receive a first round draft pick in a trade that sent Charles Haley to the Dallas Cowboys. True or false?
I'm gonna say true. I'm just guessing at this point. I know Charles Haley, and I just don't know what happened. Or I need to.
John Jay?
False.
False.
Yep.
David McNiner?
So the question is, the Niners did not receive a first, correct?
Where was I? 13. The 49ers did not receive a first round draft pick in the trade that sent Charles Haley to Dallas.
True.
True. And I'm going to say false. So I kind of remember something. David Corona.
I go with false too.
No Border Sports.
I'm gonna go with false.
Nathan Z, what? Did he answer yet?
Everybody's taking false.
False.
Yep, everybody, Corey, even Tony.
Me.
David, did you say everybody taking false? And did that include Tony?
Oh,
No, it's
Oh.
fine. He's
I'm
right.
just
Everybody's
messing. I'm
taking
just
false.
messing. Just messing.
See, David, we gotta stay on our side. Batman and Robin, we got Joker over here. Trying to mess.
oh, yeah.
See, that's why Ryan's the real one right here out of the group. He's the one who has all the jokes. He's keeping us together. He's the realist. He speaks his mind.
You're Batman, Robin. I'm Batwoman.
I'll take that.
Okay, number 14.
Remember, everybody, we could go back and clip this. No Borders. He was Batwoman.
Who was the other player San Francisco included in the 1993 trade that sent Joe Montana to Kansas City? A. Dana Hall. B. David Whitmore. C. Antonio Goss. Or D. Bill Romanowski.
We're all like,
I'm so sorry, Holly. Lily come in and was telling me about some diaper issue, and my daughter's in between potty training. I'm gonna take Bill Romanowski. I don't think that's true.
Where was I?
Wait,
Bill-
Corey, can you read the questions? I don't want to say Bill Romanowski. Can you reread the questions?
Okay. Who was the other player San Francisco included in the 1993 trade that sent Joe Montana to Kansas City? A. Dana Hall. B. David Whitmore. C. Antonio Goss. Or D. Bill Romanowski.
I'm gonna take C.
C. Antonio Goss. John Jay.
I'm gonna go B. Dave Whitmore.
David McNair.
I'm gonna go B. Dave Whitmore.
Yeah.
And I'm going B. David Whitmore. And David Corona.
I go with I take the D.
D. The
D.
dog.
Yeah.
Okay. And No More Sports.
I'm gonna go with what was the names again?
Okay, number 14. Where was I? Dana Hall. B. David Whitmore. C.
B.
Antonio. B.
Go ahead.
Nathan Z.
Go ahead, Brian.
No, we had Nathan Z. You supposed to say
I know. D. Everybody, eh, everybody's taking the D.
Yep, Tony's taking the D. Everybody's taking the D.
Okay. Number 15. Brian, you ready?
I'm ready.
Come on. Okay, here we go. Number 15. What was the price Miami paid to help San Francisco offload, oh my crazy, quarterback, offload Jim Druckenmiller in the 1999? A, second and fifth round pick, 2 fifth-round picks, B, 2 sixth-round picks, C, a 6th and 7th-round pick, D, 2 7th-round picks.
I'll take B.
B,
Yep, for
as in
Batman.
boy,
Baby
Batman.
boy. Baby boy,
Okay.
Batman.
John J,
I'm gonna take the D for the last question.
D. Okay, David McNiner.
I'm gonna take the D for the last question.
And Corey's taking the D. David Corona.
Yeah, I'll take the D too.
I just don't remember. Jim Druckenmiller was a dumpster fire.
Yep. No Border Sports.
A.
A.
Yep.
Nathan taking
Nathan's taking D.
Crazy Juice.
You taking B?
B.
Yeah.
And Tony.
C.
Right? C.
C.
Okay, now, Brian Cup, do you want to take the bonus question?
100%. I'm gonna try to get some points back or something.
John J, do you want the bonus question too?
Yeah.
And David McNiner, do you want the bonus question?
Sure.
I'm taking the bonus question too.
Yeah, me
David
too.
Corona,
Yes.
No Border Sports.
What's up?
You taking the bonus question?
Sure.
Uh,
Nathan Z, is he doing the bonus? Yeah. He gonna ask for it. Is my
yeah,
bonus.
go ahead, Brian.
Everybody wants the bonus.
Okay. So are you ready for the bonus question, Brian?
100%. I'm ready.
Okay. Which team agreed to send San Francisco a 2004 second round draft pick in exchange for Terrell Owens? A, Miami Dolphins. B, Baltimore Ravens. C, Philadelphia Eagles. Or D, Detroit Lions.
I'm gonna take Baltimore.
Taking Baltimore. So you taking B. John J.
I'm gonna take Baltimore as well.
He's taking the B. David McNiner.
I'm taking B, the Purple Chickens.
And I'm taking B. David Corona.
I'll go with I'll go with B.
B. No Border Sports.
B.
And Nathan.
He's taking C.
C. And Crazy Juice.
He hasn't answered yet.
What, Brian?
Tony's taking B.
B. Okay. And Crazy Juice still haven't answered?
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Shout out to the chat, everybody who's stuck around and having fun. We're all having fun. 9 people in the chat right now. Corey, your show's fire.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
there
Crazy
you go.
Juice. Crazy Juice taking C for number
C.
16. C.
Well, we made it all the way through. And I had to add it up, see who's correct and who's wrong. And let y'all know who, if anybody went 15-0.
16-0.
With all the
You know.
turkey questions and the old school, like I'm kind of doubting anyone went 16-0 today, but we'll see.
I don't know how anybody ever went 15-0, but
John did it. John did it.
That's amazing. Yep. Shout out to John. John's the goat.
Yep. John J. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's the goat.
So do you still believe me, John J? John J?
What?
I said, do you still believe me?
Hey, if it happened, it happened.
Yes, it happened.
Okay.
You went 15-0.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm buying a lottery ticket.
I would not lie.
Yeah, go buy a lottery ticket, John.
Buy a lottery ticket, and then I'm gonna be a millionaire tomorrow.
Hell yeah! And you sent me $2,000.
Right? Don't forget about your friends.
Yes, for sure.
David
Corona. David
$1,000.
Corona is going to get 3 custom jerseys: a Rams, a Cowboys.
Hell no.
And let's also give him a 49ers one.
He's gonna get one that's split down the middle. It's Cowboys on one side and Rams on the other. But hey, I'm out of here, guys.
Right,
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Corey. Really appreciate it.
Have a good night, man.
Everybody in the chat, want to thank you for joining in and taking part. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't already.
And what
I'll
time
see you guys tomorrow.
What time?
I think 5.
5:30, 5:15.
5.
Probably just go 6 then.
6
o'clock.
All right, man. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow.
All
right.
We'll see you at 6.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Let me see what else. Oh, I want to go back to this rule, the kicking rule. I've been thinking about this. I've been talking to people about it, and I've been like, ooh, I just don't like it. So how do you feel, Brian, about being you used to play kicker? So how do you feel about it?
So I like being able to kick off the ball, like you said, Corey. Just like you said, you kick the ball off, the returning team should catch the ball. If they don't catch the ball, that ball's live. If you fair catch it, okay. If you fair catch it on the 8, the offense comes out on the 8. If you fair catch it in the end zone, then they can come out to the 25. I agree to that. But if you fair catch it on the field and you choose not to return it, that's where you get the ball at. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. you get it on the 19, you get it on the 18, wherever you wave and you say, hey, I'm surrendering, I don't want to get hit, that's where you're getting the ball. So for them to say, oh, if we fair catch it at the 1, we get it at the 25, that's not right. That's not right. And hopefully they just do this for a year, because what they're trying to say is all the concussions, everything's happening on special teams. So if they can limit the special teams and they can show that the injuries aren't happening on special teams, then hopefully they can go back to playing football the way it was, because then they can say, well, the guys are still getting injured. I don't want injuries to happen, but I don't want them to keep changing football. If they change football at this point, then we know just in a couple of years it's going to be flag football. So that's my opinion, Corey.
John Jay.
Yeah, like I understand the safety, about the concussions, and they've been saying for almost 15 years now, most of the concussions happen either like when a quarterback gets hit, head to head. But most of the time they say is when the ball is kicked, that the players who are receiving the ball, they're unsafe. So that's their argument. That's the NFL's argument. I get it. We should protect the players, but if you're going to be dumbing down football, like, what are you saying, to the team that's kicking the ball off, that you're the defensive team can get an advantage? It makes no sense. So I knew they were going to do something with the kickoffs and the punts, and I'm not surprised that they did this, because like everyone for the last 15 years says, we got to eliminate kickoffs, and they should not do that. That is essential to the game of football. If they just want them to throw the football and no more PATs, no more field goals, no more kickoffs, no more punts, I don't know what kind of sport you have. That's my take.
Mm-hmm. I think more dangerous is the punt, because the ball is on the kickoff. You got at least a few more seconds before the teams get to you. But on that punt, you sit up there looking up in the sky, trying to look up and look at who's coming at you. And that's more scary than the kickoff. At least kickoff, it's gonna take them a while to get down before you can get ready. But on a punt, it's like they could be up on you as soon as that ball drop. Because the punt, the ball is going up high in the air and coming down. And you looking up at it. And you try to look at the ball and follow the ball. Also seeing these guys that coming at you. But David McNiner, what do you think about the kickoff rules?
Well, I honestly am kind of disappointed, because we just, look at all the guys we drafted and signed in free agency. We were trying to fix our coverage unit, and now it's like, what's the point? For punts, right? For punts, yeah. But for kickoffs, it's just like, what's the point? We drafted Jake Moody to kick it through the back of the end zone, and he's more than likely going to be doing a lot of that. So it's, he can wave a fair catch at the 1 yard line and end up at the 25, and it doesn't give our coverage unit a chance to pin their ears back and knock them down at the 12, They're kind of, that's the type of stuff I like to see special teams do, You see one of the gunners, like Danny Gray is actually a good gunner. He was starting to show his, gunning skills at the end of last year. And he was getting down there and he was getting after whoever had the ball, you know. And we're just not going to see that stuff again because, you know, these guys that are, unless they actually have a good returner and the guy plans on, you know, catches it thinking, oh, I can get to the 30, the 35, you know, but it just kind of ruins things, you know, because that I didn't mind watching that stuff. I thought it was kind of fun to watching them gunners just work their way down the field and, you know, juking the guys blocking them to get to the guy catching the ball. And
Yeah, and
honestly, I don't like how they start out at the 25. I mean, it should be the 20.
like it was in the past.
Yeah.
They moved it up to the 25 to stop this whole thing with like the concussions. And I totally agree with you, David. Like it's all about strategy, and it's like both teams had the advantage. If you catch the ball and decide to run it up from the 6-yard line and you get 40 yards out of it, advantage your team, right? But if you waive fair catch, why even waive fair catch? Just start putting the ball in the 25 every time. There's like it starts eliminating special teams. And that's where I'm like really not in favor of this.
Yeah. Yeah, YTC. Yeah, they do. You're right. But it's still, I think punts are more dangerous than kickoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
What do you think, David Corona?
Yeah, like John, like Brian and David said, like if they catch the ball and whatever they say fair catch, you get the ball right there and then you don't move it up to the 25 or if it goes to the end zone, you can put it to the 20. And like when it's like you saying when they kick the ball in the punt, the ball's gonna be more higher instead in the kickoff. You know what I mean? When they kick the ball higher on top, the guys is already there.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with everybody what they said. Like punt's more dangerous.
Let me see what else. It's also thinking about that. You know what, too? I don't like, because I already didn't like when they let the ball hit the ground and all they got to do is call a fair catch. And I'm glad they add back where they got to catch the ball. They can't just wave it and let the ball hit the ground. But I just hate that they can catch the ball on the 8-yard line and call fair catch and get the ball on the 25th. Because it's taking away trying to pin them down on the 1-yard line. You too.
I'm gonna say something after you, Corey.
You know, when you try to pin some team down the 1-yard line, you get that ball, get them down there. Because a lot of teams they gonna say, well, I'm gonna get it on 25. So why gamble and try to run? On catching and say fair catch if I'm on 8. I'm not gonna try it. Run. And it's taken away from the defense. The now where the offense players kicking off, but now they on defense once the person receive the ball. It's taking them away from trying to cause a fumble. 2. Go ahead, David Corona.
What you think about when they kick the ball in the 1-yard line and they throw the flag and they get the ball at the 40-yard line?
Oh, out of bounds? Okay, that's cool. You know, that's what
Yeah.
they kick the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, and they throw that flag and automatically they get the ball at the 40. They should put the ball right there when it went out instead of putting them at the 40.
No,
No, that's
because
on the punt.
the
That's only
penalty,
on punt.
the penalty on the kickoff is enforced on the 40 because you are interfering with the kickoff team, and the kickoff team is interfering with the return team on their advantage to excel and bring the ball up. So that's why they're doing it on the punt. On the punt, it's a little different. They waive that a little bit.
Mhm.
But on kickoff, the difference, the reason I think that rule's enforced is if you kick the ball off, that ball's live. Where punt, if you run down, you get the ball, you down it. The other team gets to still keep the ball. So I think that's the reason that penalty isn't enforced. To be
Yeah.
correct.
So now the rule that I read, I don't know if it was updated. If the kickoff goes out of bounds, I don't know who wrote that rule. I don't know. Makes no sense. If the ball is kicked and it goes out of bounds, they put it at the 40-yard line. I'm not sure
Correct.
why that rule is there, but when a punter kicks the ball and it goes out of bounds, the referee runs to the area where the ball was last in bounds, and then they spot the ball there. So I'm not sure what the difference is when you're kicking out of bounds versus when you're punting the ball out of bounds.
What it
Correct.
is like Brian just said was, when on the kickoff and the ball hit the ground, it's live. So if the ball go out of bounds, it's not getting recovered. See, on a punt, you punt it, the ball hit the ground, it's not live.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead when the first person that touches it. So if the other team come and touch it, it's dead right there in that spot. Now, if they change it to where the punt is live, and the ball go out, then they have to throw a flag on that.
That's what I understand. That's what makes sense to me, because you're not giving the returning team a chance to return the ball. Because on a kickoff, you have the ability to onside kick the ball. You don't have that ability with a punt. It would have to be a fake punt where they do a run or a pass. But once you kick the ball on a punt, it's automatically the other team's ball.
I know, because I just remembered the 49ers playing the Eagles. The Niners punted the ball. The ball hit that camera that's like
The sky cam?
and then the ball hit the camera and then it went out of bounds. And the Eagles sideline was like yelling at the ref saying that was intentional, penalize the Niners. That was intentional. The kicker meant to hit the ball up there, and the NFL went with the rule. The ball hit the whatever, and it deflected and ran out of bounds, and then they marked it. And that's what the Eagles players were getting angry. That's not fair. It should be like the kickoff rule.
In the championship game last season?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that play you were talking about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why, like, I'm confused why a punter can kick the ball. A punter can kick it out of bounds and then they mark it. But when you kick it, when you're like kickoff and it goes out of bounds, they penalize you, because a lot of people are confused of that every year. Hey, the punter kicked it out of bounds, but they marked it. But when the kicker, that's messed up. Like people argue on like all 32 teams, and they don't like those rules.
Yeah, I think like Corey and I was saying, I think that I'm going to go ahead and definitely look it up, but I think that's the reason that rule applies, is because if you kick it off, on a kickoff and you kick it out of bounds, the other team doesn't have an opportunity to return, nor do you. So then they're automatically saying, like you're penalizing the other team. So it's given a disadvantage, where the punt, they're saying it's kind of like an arm punt, like if you throw the ball on fourth down and the other team catches an interception, that's where they start at if you tackle them. So I think that's the mentality. But I'll look it up. I like special teams a whole lot, so that's a really good question. But Corey, I'm going to jump out because it's a good time for me to jump out. I appreciate all the questions you having me on. If you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. Throw that bat signal out in the air. Hope to see all of you guys on tomorrow on Ryan No Border Sports at 6:00. And if you have any questions earlier or anything, you guys want to, contact me and find out what you guys got any thoughts, because this show is going to be popping tomorrow night. So, reach out to me or reach out to Ryan. And David, I'll be talking to you. Corey, I'll talk to you. Corona, I'll be seeing you. And John Jay, you have a great night.
You too.
Yeah, you
All right.
too,
All right,
man.
later,
You have a
Bryant.
good night.
Take it easy, man.
I'm
All
out.
right.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, what do y'all think about this play? They was having an argument. It was not last year. It was, I don't know remember what year it was. Okay. The 49ers playing an opponent, and it was a fake punt. And our defense back held the receiver that they were throwing the ball to. I mean, fought them all the way out the bounds. And the opposite team was looking for a flag calling it a pass interference. Now, do y'all think that was a pass interference?
I think that was against the Giants in the wild card.
I can't remember, so I can't say yes or no that. But do you think it was a pass interference?
They didn't call it, but like I think it was, but but the referees didn't call it. So
I'm David McNiner.
So what play are we talking about exactly?
There's a play. The 49ers on defense, and the other team's punting the ball, but they fake punt it. But our people that the defenders was holding it, the receiver that
Oh, you talking the New Orleans Saints playoff game where Tavares Moore cut him off and like what was it? I think he just totally blocked the guy and held him, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That game.
So that by Tavares Moore was actually that was a very smart play because at that point it's a punt. It's not technically a pass. Special teams units out there, and the rule is they're allowed to do that.
Yep.
So no, it wasn't a penalty by rule.
Yep.
And the Saints can get their fans can get all huffy and puffy and pissed off about it. Only thing I gotta say is know the rules.
I thought it was the other game against the 49ers and the Giants, but I guess was the Saints and the Rams. So
Yeah,
like the 49ers.
We didn't play the Giants this year.
No, we played them like a couple years ago in the wild card.
The last time we played the Giants in a playoff game was 2011.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Anyway, what was I going to say? I don't really remember that play because if that's the New Orleans game, the divisional round in 2011, that's a long time ago. But if it's fourth down and you fake the punt and you throw the ball, it's technically a 4th down play. And so if it's incomplete.
Well, I think wasn't it the regular season in 2019 when we played New Orleans?
Yep.
Isn't that that wasn't that when Tavares Moore did that?
Yep. And yes, and the Saints was all mad. It was like, that was coaches was all on the sideline screaming at the ref. That was pass interference. You can see that. I want to challenge that. And they're like, what you gonna challenge? No. It is a punt. The other team don't know that it was a pass. You're faking a punt. So the rule is that they can do that. They can hold that runner. They can block that runner all the way down the field. There's no 5-yard penalty for that. There's no pass interference for that.
Yeah.
Because the other team got to know now if y'all lined up and a quarter going for it on fourth down and lined up as a quarterback in the backfield, and they knew that you was going to throw the ball, and they did that. That's a pass interference. But when you put your kicker out there and he goes to fake a kick, no, that's not a penalty. I was like, with my family in Louisiana, they was telling me that one time they was asking me, you know your 49ers cheated with that pass interference. I said, that was no pass interference. They said, yes, it was. I said, no, it wasn't. I said, on a punt, if you fake the punt, the defensive backs got the right to block, because that's what they told to do. To block the receivers all down the field. Keep that guy from going to tackle the guy that's going to receive the ball, the what do they call it, the receiver that's out there when you punt the ball? What do they call them?
The special
The returner, or whatever it is.
yeah, special returner.
Punt returner.
Yeah, punt returner.
He's got to be able to catch that ball. So
You guys going back and forth arguing or no?
and now we was, yeah.
Yeah.
But they said, I said, it don't matter. Y'all say it's pass interference, we still won the game.
Yep.
Well, that's true. If your team wins, you're like, we won. If your team loses, you blame the refs.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, like that game's like 4 years old now. If you're still dwelling on it, like I can dwell on like dozens of football games if I wanted, but you know, it happened. You know, it's time to move on. They should have just played better, in my opinion.
What about that game against the Saints and the Rams in the playoffs when that guy hit the guy and they didn't call the flag and the Rams lost?
Yeah,
that was a missed penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a missed penalty
Like basically,
right
I think 25 million viewers were watching that game, and you saw that helmet to helmet. Like you did not need instant replay. You didn't need a challenge. That was helmet to helmet.
Yep.
I don't know what the referee saw in the booth that said, we can't change it because like we don't see nothing. So if you think about that, if you really think about that play, 25 million viewers, they posted that that replay for almost 3 minutes. You don't need to be a smart person to know that was helmet to helmet. So why do you have helmet to helmet contact and you don't call it there? Well, the NFL, their definition was if the referees want to play it out, because apparently there is a bylaw that the unions of the refs, NFL refs, in an important game, in a divisional clincher, a playoff game, the last 2 minutes, the referees do not get involved in the game. I don't like that policy. If there is a flag, you call it. I don't care if it's the last play and there was a holding and there was an incomplete. You call that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why a lot of people believe the NFL is rigged, but there's a lot of bylaws that referees and you're seeing it more and more that the referees are trying to, eliminate their presence in the games, which pisses off a lot of people. Of course, nobody wants to see like flags on every play because there's always infractions. There's always small little things. But if you start calling every little thing, the games are going to go like 5 hours. So I personally think like when there's a very important game going on, like a Super Bowl, a conference championship game, a playoff game, or a division clincher, you got to call basically the second half. You got to be very strict, in my opinion, because if you mess up a call, it can cost the team. So they just got like again and again. It's not a perfect science. So anyway,
Yeah. Yeah, like I was mad with the Kansas City game. Why they didn't call holding on Forrest Buckner and
Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa and them?
Yeah,
I'm like, man,
the whole game.
it was. Well, I was like, oh, here we go. They starting to cheat for the Kansas City, trying to keep them out. The referees sitting here helping them out. Look at this. Okay, now this question I can ask on Facebook because you can't post this one quarterback in his groups. Colin Kaepernick. So, who would you take as your quarterback if you only had this choice? Jimmy G or Colin Kaepernick? John Jay?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I would take Jimmy Garoppolo, and the reason why I would say that is that, like, when it comes to Jimmy Garoppolo, the flaws that he has, if he has a really good coach, there are moments where you can see why he's in the NFL. Okay, you can see why Jimmy Garoppolo is in the NFL. When it comes to Colin Kaepernick, I saw him in Nevada, and he had basically more rushing attempts than passing completions. If you look at his numbers, he ran the pistol formation. At the time, Miami was the only team running the Wildcat, but the league started to adapt when Kaepernick, entered the league, and that's why the Wildcat didn't work. Yes, he had Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh is a good quarterback coach, but Jim Harbaugh always has good defense. Even when you look at Michigan, I'm not a big Michigan. He finds good defensive players for whatever the reason, but he makes quarterbacks really, really good. Colin Kaepernick, I saw him play live on a bowl game against Boston College. He had more rushing attempts than passing attempts. He had 9 pass completions, 13 pass attempts, but he had 14 rushes for over 100 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. When it came to Kaepernick, he had a good offensive line. He had Frank Gore, he had Michael Crabtree, he had Vernon Davis. Again, this is the reason why it's not about the quarterbacks. Just look at those 49ers team. We had really good players around Colin Kaepernick. When Harbaugh left and everybody left, Kaepernick was not good. And it has nothing to do, with all that BS that, is going to always follow Kaepernick the rest of his life. Is he worth $20 million to be a starter in the NFL? No, he's not. It's not disrespectful to him. It's not messed up to him. At least Jimmy Garoppolo has moments where it shows that he can throw the ball deep. He doesn't do it all the time. He has moments where he has good decision making, where he's able to step in and wait in the pocket, move his head, throw the ball. So I would rather take Jimmy Garoppolo. That's my thoughts.
Okay, David McNiner. David McNiner, you still with us? Okay, David Corona.
Yeah. Give me just a minute. I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Okay. David Corona.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with what John Jay was saying about Kaepernick. He runs more and he pass. Jimmy G could pass, but he can't run that fast. So if I have to choose one of those quarterbacks, I'll probably pick Jimmy G too. And yeah, like 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 John Jay is saying, he had a team around him, and he had a good coach, and Jimmy G, he could do the same, but he can't run the ball like Kaepernick. So yeah, I think I go with Jimmy G too.
Um, um, David McKnight, you still on the phone? I'll take Jimmy too, because to me, Colin Kaepernick, he don't know how to read defense. I don't think. To me, he looks like he can read defense, and also, I just keep on going back to this play. I can't even remember who we played against, but it's some of his coach fault too, because coach told the other defense what his plans wrong when the 49ers backed up into their end zone. If they on their 1 yard line, they are running the ball. Kaepernick is not throwing. And I'm like, oh, stupid. And so one time, he was on the 1 yard line, and one of our speedy wide receivers out there, and Bowman and Smith. The defense back left them both wide open. I mean, wide. They had all the defenders up on that line. Nobody was guarding the receivers. I'm like, all Colin had to do was stand up, this height, boom, and throw the ball really quick to that person. And
Yep.
I know Smith would have took it all the way in his zone. He wouldn't have got caught. Nobody was gonna catch him. But if he threw it to Bowman, yeah, Bowman might get caught, but Bowman was gonna get at least to the 50-yard line before he get caught. Or he might be on the side of the 50-yard line. I'm like, oh, why are you listening to the coach? I said, if this was Aaron Rodgers, Joe Montana, Steve Young, they would have said, Coach, I'm throwing this ball. So I know Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G would not listen to Cal. And Cal said, and he saw that, and he was change the play right there and throw it to the quarterback. Throw it to the receivers. I was so mad at that play because we got a safety on that play. The running back tried to run it out
Against the Broncos. I think against the Broncos when Jimmy G stepped out of bounds.
No.
Oh.
See, I'm talking about Colin Kaepernick.
Oh.
It was a game. I can't remember who we was playing. And our defensive line was the head coach. And he came out there and said, oh, we're not gonna. He went to the media and said, the 1 yard line, we backed up in our end zone. We're not throwing, Colin Kaepernick's not throwing the ball. We are calling a running play. And I'm like, stupid. That's why you can't be a head coach, because you're so stupid.
Yeah, Jim Tomzula.
Yeah. But
yeah, I'm back. I'm back. So Jimmy G or Colin Kaepernick?
yeah.
Man, that's kind of like. I know. Well, you know, the best play Colin Kaepernick ever had was that run in Green Bay
Yeah.
in the playoffs. You know, when it comes to running quarterbacks, he was really good at being a running quarterback. But
Yeah.
you know, tossing the ball around and doing everything he did, it was kind of. You know, I'm not saying hard to watch, but he was average when it comes to that. You know, Jimmy G is also average, but at that point, you know, the play you're specifically talking about, I would take Jimmy G because he did have a quick release and he would hit the tight end or throw it to a linebacker. It would be one of the two. You know. Yep. You know what? That Broncos play that happened, the guy who picked the ball off, was that a linebacker? What was it? Does anyone remember?
Against Jimmy G.
Yeah, you know the
Oh
I
yeah,
think
last.
yeah,
It was a linebacker.
It
Oh
was a
my god.
linebacker.
Yeah, so you know it's just a prime example of what he does, and you know he is definitely in the history books now. He ain't got to worry about that anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you guys
Yeah.
hear about Jimmy G? He's not being an OTA at the Raiders because he just had surgery on his ankle.
Oh yeah, so I meant to ask. I heard that too. I saw Tony
Uh,
made a
It's like
video
a
showing her.
oh my
ha.
goodness. And this
It's
is
like
why,
there you go, Raiders.
and this is the reason why I talk crap about the Raiders. Like, you are investing a lot of money for this guy. And guess what? The start of OTAs for the Raiders, he had to get surgery. Like, you really didn't do your homework. You just said, you know what? Josh McDaniels was like, all right, Jimmy's a free agent. Let's just call him and, get him over here.
But they say when he was on the Niners and they said he said he didn't want surgery on his foot. Now I guess I don't know what happened, but he got surgery.
I thought he got
Well,
surgery. And you know what? I don't care.
Same thing with his shoulder. He tried to rehab it. It didn't work. He needs a better fucking doctor. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Raiders are going to get the number 1 pick next year. I'm calling it on this stream. I know the draft is 1 year away. Okay, the Kansas City Chiefs are not going to have a bad year. Anyone who says otherwise, I'm sorry, you don't know football. The Chargers are going to be contending with the Chiefs. The Broncos is a big question mark. You're telling me that the Raiders having this guy, I saw a video on YouTube. The Raiders are going to be they're going to be murdering everybody because Josh McDaniels and Jimmy Garoppolo's connection with Bill Belichick. Just think about this. All the Bill Belichick people that have left have been awful. And that even Jimmy Garoppolo, because he came from he left the Patriots and he hasn't been successful. So I don't think it's not just the coaches. I think even the players, because like those players that leave the Patriots, are they ever good again? Because I know that C.J. Jackson, who they paid so much money for, he was hurt all last year. Oh man, don't take anybody from the Patriots.
Yeah, that what Brian's wife said, late foot surgery.
Sheesh.
Okay, question for you, Corey. Do you see Jimmy G playing any football this year as a Raider after the latest foot surgery? Do I see him playing? Well, am I looking forward to him facing him on the preseason? I think that's off the book now. So I was looking forward to that. I just wanted to see the 49ers versus, Jimmy G in the preseason. I know it's going to be Jimmy G in the preseason. Now, since he's having his foot surgery, I can't see it happening.
Mm-mm.
And so, will he play any of the season?
He probably come late, like maybe like week 10 or yeah, he probably come late in the season.
No, I don't think that far. It shouldn't take him that. I see.
Yeah,
I give
yeah,
him
that's true too.
He might come in at week 5. He might miss first 5 games, 4 games. I don't know what kind of surgery was he had.
Foot.
But, it's strange that he had the surgery, and now in the playoffs, they was talking about he was really good to go, and we was all mad because why didn't the 49ers suit him up? Now here
He already had surgery.
he has surgery.
He already got it.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, in the playoffs with us,
Oh,
they were
yeah.
talking about that he's ready,
Yep.
but they didn't suit him up, and he didn't play in the Philadelphia game. And then now he's all of a sudden having surgery on that foot. See, I think he's listening to his agents a lot. The agent saying, "Now let's go do this." And pretty soon, Jimmy not gonna be playing for no team if he keep on getting these injuries. He's going to have to look at it and say, "Hey, these injuries are keeping me out of games. It's keeping me from getting paid." Because then the Raiders come back and change his contract afterwards. Before first he signed the deal, then they changed it.
No, I haven't heard about that. I think it's still the same.
John Jay.
Yep.
Then Jimmy first reported that they signed some kind of contract. But then next year he signed another different kind of contract.
So basically his cap hit for the next 3 seasons is, I think, $67 million. So that's his cap hit. This year, his base salary is, I think, $1 million, and then the following year is $11 million, and it's been back loaded for like almost $30 million.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a typical Raiders thing. They make bad decisions.
Yeah.
And
So
when it comes to James, dude, surgery in March. He did this to us.
Mm-hmm.
And he might really have not been able to play in that NFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
But even if he was, he wouldn't have played. Jimmy does Jimmy. This is just what I've seen. He does Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Like off season, he absolutely ghosts the team and doesn't contact with them. Which, if you're on vacation, I can understand that. But at the same time, staying in communication with your employer is just a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all I got to say about that.
Yeah. But like it's kind of weird. Like I think, like I've had a conversation with some NFL fans who hate Derek Carr. Like they have hatred for him for some reason. I don't know why. I don't hate Carr. I don't think he was the problem. But last year he really regressed. He regressed so badly because his running back had another 1,000-yard season. Devontae Adams had over 115 catches. So if your offense is moving the ball down the field, but your quarterback is also making a lot of errors and fumbling the ball, interceptions at the wrong moment, your quarterback has regressed. But at the same time, the Raiders defense was at the bottom 20 for 24th in the NFL. So when you have a 24th defense and a quarterback, you're going to have a record that the Raiders had. And now you got Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know what Mark Davis and what his direction for the Raiders is, but I said this a year ago as a joke. The Raiders are not going to win a Super Bowl until they really correct everything. Front office, general manager, head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Do y'all think Jimmy G's gonna play any of the season with the Raiders? John Jay?
Like, I personally don't care anymore, like, whoa, what team he's on. But to answer the question, I got a feeling that he's going to miss some time. I don't know if he's going to start week 1 or if he's going to miss some time earlier year or if he's going to play and then get hurt and miss, mid-season return. My gut, because I've watched this guy, my gut is telling me if he plays, he'll probably play maybe 10 games at the most because the Raiders are a dumpster fire. So that's just my thoughts. If he's able to play all 17 games, he hasn't done it yet. He's played one full season, but every other year, he's missed games.
What you think, David Manine? What you think? Because Tony asked this question, but she asked me, but now I'm asking y'all.
So what's the question? Jimmy G? What we still talking about?
Do you see Jimmy G playing any football this year as a Raider?
Yeah. I do. I don't know what his time frame is, for coming back. But yeah, he'll play, until something happens and a fly hits him on his leg, and then all of a sudden he's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that.
He did. I'll give him some credit. He did grit out some injuries and toughed out some stuff, but at the same time, like his foot injury, he was rolling out. Yeah, a lot of people blame our O-line, but he wasn't in the pocket when that happened. He rolled out and he tried to take off running with a couple 300-pound defensive linemen on him. So that at that point, that's a bad decision, So that's just plain a bad decision, And when it comes to his injury history, Jittery G is going to be around for the rest of his playing days because of his injury history. He's always going to be worried about someone hitting him and him getting hurt. So, yeah, he'll definitely play, but for how long is the question?
Yep.
So, do y'all see the Rams quarterback making through the whole season?
No.
That's a no. Their offensive line is still question marks.
I know.
You know, Rudy's like, oh, we're getting these guys back from injury. We're gonna be good. Rudy, dude, you get those guys were getting their asses handed to them when they were in the game. Like,
oh man, I know.
you
Like,
know,
I know. Corona knows so much because he's a Rams fan.
No.
He's a Rams fan. That's why. Anyway.
Yeah. So John Jay, what you got playing on all this week? Rest of this week.
Let's see. So tomorrow, I got to go to work, and I'm not going to get home until like after 6. So probably I'm going to be hopping on later on No Border stream. And then Brian on the weekends, he's going to have those shows with guests on.
Coffee talk.
Yeah, the coffee talk.
The good morning talk.
So I think next week I'll start doing some shows. I'm getting to see my schedule more and more. So like I think in about a week or two, I will figure out a time to stream my shows. So I'll update everybody what's going on because again, I'm working a lot now. So I don't know what I'll be able to do. But once I get my schedule and I start seeing like when I'm off, then I can start doing those schedules. But I know, tomorrow, No Borders. And then the weekend, Monday, Brian has a show again with David McNiner. I'll keep posting like short clips during the week. If there's any fun things, but that's all I'm doing on my channel. But thanks for having me on, Corey.
All right, you're welcome. And then David McNiner.
Yo.
You got anything planned?
Going on No Border Sports tomorrow. Ought to be interesting because we're trying to organize it a lot better than what it has been. Make segments and come up with things to make it just entertaining for the audience. That's what we're trying to do. And then, of course, I got the coffee talk with Bryant Colt, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm not sure if he has guests. I haven't looked at that yet. I need to.
I think he has. I think he has one guest on Saturday, and I'm not sure for Sunday. Is it that other guy, that other Christian brother? I don't know his name.
Okay. But yeah, and then Monday, me and Brian always got a show going on. I'm not sure who we got coming up, but we always got a show going on. I gotta look at who we got. Hold on. I know who we got. We got the GOAT on this Monday. Ought to be great, Corey.
Yeah.
That's right. We got Corey Davis on Monday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. Okay. So my plans tomorrow: show up for No Border Sports. Saturday, I plan on showing up Brian's show, and then I'm going to my nephew's house to celebrate Memorial's Day on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
And then Sunday, Brian's show. And then the result of the 49ers trivia on Saturday.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday. At 7 p.m. Then Monday, yes, I'm the special guest for David and Brian.
That's right. Hell yeah.
That's 8, if I'm not mistaken, 8 o'clock show. And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think they're There might be. I gotta talk to Ryan about it. There might be something going on with the NWO and me on Monday too.
Oh, okay.
So, or it could be Brian's turn. We're gonna take turns, but just guess or fill in for someone that can't make it, type of thing.
Okay. And Bryce did say down here, yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
And let's see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Okay.
too, John Jay. You have a good night.
Yep.
Corey.
All right, John.
I gotta be up. I gotta be up at work. I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Oh my goodness, it's late as hell too. I gotta go.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
David Corona, stay on here after I end it. I want to talk to you.
Yep.
All right, John. Have a good night, bro.
You too.
All right, John Jay. You have a good night. David McNiner. You have a good night.
All right, buddy.
Mhm.
All right, man.
Go Niners and fuck the Lambs.
Yep. Yep. You got that right.
Okay. So David Corona,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
put us back in the background for a minute and play my ending song,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna bring you back up when I end it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All
Let me
right.
watch. Let me watch the song.
Can y'all see it in the background when I put it up there?
No.
John Jay, you can't see it when I put it up there. If I put y'all in the background,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't see it.
Sure.
You
Sure.
can?
You can put us on the back if you want.
Okay.
I want to watch it before I leave.
Remember, Dave, stay in here. Don't